next Wednesday.
You got 1 second to tell me why you're in my house.
Some jaw-dropping confrontations.
I have so much resentment towards you.
Could change everything.
There's no easy way to say this.
Is it about Penelope?
No, it's about us.
Tyler Perry's Sistas. All new next Wednesday at 9. Watch it live on BET.
All right, Sisters fans, you saw the 15-second promo for the next episode, Season 7, Episode 18. Where do broken hearts go? I mean, look, after Episode 17, there was a bunch of ultimatums. Sabrina telling Rich, well, no sex, I'm having a baby whether you like it or not, so you can get with the program or you should leave. And then you had Maurice with his ultimatum for Grayson, and then you had the ultimatum between Andy and Gary, and now she's about to break up with Jordan over... It's just weirdness going around. But let's just go into the synopsis and go, break it down from there. All right, so again, Season 7, Episode 18, Where Do Broken Hearts Go? Gary forces Andy's hand, and she makes a heartbreaking decision. Karen finds solace with Danny and with Zach. Danny attempts to defend her behavior around Tony's kids. Sabrina meets someone new who's interested in her personal life. All right, so of course, when they release the 30-second promo, if there are any notable scenes or dialogue that aren't in the end credit promo or the 15-second promo that played at the beginning of this video, I will do a follow-up video called the extended trailer breakdown for Where Do Broken Hearts Go? So before moving forward in the video, please do me a favor, because I noticed that the retention on my videos isn't really high. So if you are watching right now, please hit the thumbs up button, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon and select all. That way you're notified when I post content on the channel, and follow me on my social media platforms. Links are in the description below. Now, Gary forces Andy's hands and she has to make a heartbreaking decision. So first of all, we see her in the law firm, and she's just really broken up about what went down in the parking garage that was strangely empty. No other cars. No one saw what went down. And Fatima was like, talk to me, girl, what's wrong? Gary's trying to ruin my life. And this goes into why I think Gary's plan makes no sense, or at the very least, his over-explanation of what he plans to do. And I'm like, he doesn't think Andy's going to tell anyone and then they'll try to stop him? Because we do know at some point Fatima will confront Gary while she's wearing that blue dress, so that's not going to go over too well. But either way, I'm just thinking, well, will she tell the feds? But in another scene, we see her over at Jordan's place, and there's no easy way to say this. What, is it about my sister Penelope? No, it's about us. So is Andy going to tell Jordan about the fact that Gary bugged the house, so he has been hearing and seeing everything? Is she just going to go in there and say, I have to break up with you, and then get together with Gary? You know how messed up that is? Because even though he tossed his pregnant fiance / baby mama to the ground and killed the baby, isn't he still technically engaged to Penelope? So how freaked up will it look to Jordan to have Andy break up with him and then get back together with Gary, despite the fact that Penelope, we'll see if Andy tells Jordan what Gary told him. But then again, that goes into the whole thing about Andy. This is pretty dumb, because Gary told you he has the house bugged. So if you go in the house, Gary left Andy at the end of this episode, so I don't think he's doubling back. Unless he gives her a phone call, it's like, you go break up with Jordan, you better not tell him anything I told you about what my plans are. So you would think Andy wouldn't say, Jordan, we need to meet up somewhere. Meet me at this address or whatever, because this, I don't know. This is not making any sense to me whatsoever. It really isn't. Okay, how about a moment of levity here? Let's talk about something fun. So at the law firm, I guess Pam showed up there to, go over some business stuff or talk to the lawyer that's working on her business, Jeremy. Yeah, me, Jeremy. But she runs into Marie, who, remember, and I like how this scene plays out, because it just goes to show how much of a public figure Marie is as a female black woman, you know, billionaire. So you have Pam gushing out like she's meeting Oprah for the first time. Oh my gosh, oh, I read your Forbes cover story 5 times. You're my shero. You know, Marie is all smiles and hugging Pam and whatnot. And, you know, Andy and Hayden are looking like, wait, what is going on here? But no, I love this. I love this. This is a small moment, but I love it. So from there, we go over to Tiffany, who's over at Danny's apartment. How she knows where Danny lives is beyond me. I don't know. But in any case, she goes to confront Danny because of the vape pen, which is Danny's, that apparently her daughter took, so she found it in her bag, which raises a lot of questions. So Danny attempts to defend her behavior around Tony's kids. I will say what Danny rightfully said to Tony a few episodes ago. You gave me no prep time. You sprung the whole babysit your kids at the last minute. At the very last minute. The kids and Tony were waiting for Danny when she got back home. Remember, she left work to go talk to Karen, and then that's how she knew about the whole thing with the DNA stuff between Aaron and Zach. Then after she left there, she went over to her place to watch the kids. But yeah, the kids were already there. So Danny had 0 time to get anything put away or whatnot, you know, before the kids showed up. But either way, I feel like you could say, oh, Danny, you're a bad influence on my children. No, your badass kids are specifically your daughter. Your badass daughter is taking stuff that doesn't belong to her. First, it was, you know, the fuzzy handcuff she stuffed in her pocket. And now it turns out she took a vape pen. Yeah, that's your problem for being a bad parent. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be one of those situations where Danny's going to be on the defense because, you know, now first it was Tony chewing her out. Now it's the ex-wife. But from there, we go over to the bank and Maurice seems to be eyeballing a guy in the background. And I believe the dude's name is like Damini or something from the corporate office. And he's there for like an interview or something. I think for like a article. And he's interested in Sabrina, but, you know, she's already spoken for. But either way, it looks like Sabrina's reaction is being attracted to him. So there's that. And on top of that, we have Zatima freaking out on Deja, who is playing with Michael. Michael, you have no idea how lucky you are, man. But in any case, you got 1 second to tell me why you were in my house. So it begs the question of, why is Deja there? What about the nanny? Has the nanny not been doing her job? Has she not clocked in yet? Is she running late? Did Zach ask Deja to come over real quick or something? I don't know because Zach isn't in the promo. But either way, hey, Deja finally makes her season 7 debut. And you know me, I'm here for it. And then the final scene is Danny going over to the salon, talking to Karen, talking about how I have so much resentment towards you. So we do know that Karen finds solace with Danny and with Zach. So in this episode, we're probably going to come to grips with a lot of these characters having heart-to-hearts. And, well, where do broken hearts go? Don't necessarily have to do with romantic relationships. It could be about mending fences between the character dynamics of friends and exes in this show. But regardless, I believe that is everything I have to say so far about the teaser promo. Again, when the 30-second one drops, I will do a follow-up if there is worthy enough content. So, once again, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.